History of a Crime is a French film that was released in 1901. It is directed by Ferdinand Zecca, who is also a pioneer in French film. Now, this film is considered the first French crime film, and it also is one of the first that has flashback sequences. Um, the plot of the film is that there's a home invasion, and this burglar comes in, and of course, the burglar is eventually caught, put on trial, and is found guilty. Um, Now, while he's in prison, that is when the flashback sequences come in. And not the way that you would think, though. Now, usually how you would expect would be like double exposures because we've seen them like in others where they do the double exposures and everything like that. That's not the case in this one. They do it quite differently. It's like a on an elevated stage. And so, but the other thing is that when they showed this film, because of how real it was, because of course of the execution scene and in this film, and because of the man condemned to death and everything, after the flashback sequence, they actually stopped the film and allowed women and children to leave the theater. And so I found that rather interesting that they would but so and but when you watch the movie, you can tell, I mean, it is a short film, it's like 5 minutes long, but you can tell where they have a moment. It's not a break or anything, but you can tell where they gave that moment where they would actually be able to stop where for that moment where they could actually pause it so that women and children can leave everything. So but so anyway, yeah, this film has the early example of flashbacks, not what you would expect with double exposures or anything. Can't really think of a movie off the top of my head that would have. I think Christmas Carol did, the early Christmas Carol, did double exposures for that. And but yeah, this one has an elevated stage in it, and this is also the uh first considered the first French crime film. So anyway, this is History of a Crime. It's French film. It was released in 1901.